Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading for you. It's your next or your last part of July 2024. We're going to pull a Celtic cross. Let's just do it kind of quick with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Pulling in this divine violet flame. Thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel. Can you give me some messages, please, for my group Aries? Okay. I guess before there's a kitten in the room, so you will hear some noises. You will hear some noises. You will hear some kitten noises. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Nice. Wish granted. Oh, okay. After something. Oh, that's the only one that's burnt on the edge too, so I apologize for that burnt on the edge look. Be cool if they were all burnt on the edge though. That would be a nice look. Okay, well this is good. It's just a little, it's going to be a little cryptic a little bit for us to figure out. Ooh, if you're doing something where you're making big money changes or choices, if you're committed and the provider of a family, or you do have an umbrella of people that look up to you that financially, like, this is good. This is showing mastery level in that, in something with finances. Let me get my other deck. I just want the regular old tarot. Regular tarot, that's what I'm going to go for here. Okay. Getting another deck. So this is an underlying card. I'll leave this one uncovered because it's a really nice card just to say it's part of your reading, and it is. So it is underneath your wish granted, which was the underlying issue. So it has to do with something that you are like a boss or a CEO or somebody who makes some big judgment calls, whatever your decisions are in money or finances. It's like that. What you say kind of goes for people that are underneath you too. The 10 of Disc or 10 of Pentacle in the past energy, this is a good energy to have. And it's probably carried over here too. I don't know if there was a death in the family or if there's what this mourning or loss is. That's the current issue. But we see like this happy together, really full completion of a family, at least on the material realm. And then we jump to this card of kind of like disappointment, sadness, regret. It can also be a mourning period. It can be a sign that somebody's drinking too much and maybe needs to watch for a pattern, right? Could be that too. Trying to drown yourself in your sorrow. Sometimes they have a picture of somebody like drowning themselves in their sorrows. Okay, so we have the Sun card is the challenge. Seeing the sunny side of something is the challenge. Seeing the it's okay, it's going to be positive side of everything is a challenge. Seeing that new can bloom or blossom, seeing that things can heal, almost miraculous things can come in, is the challenge. The heart, oh, and by the way, I have paint somewhere on one of my hands. I don't know where it is, but I'm just warning you. So I have the 2 of Pentacle in the reverse at the heart of the matter, and that's when something is off balance. In a way, it feels like it's something off balance where it's hard for you to stay almost like in the now moment. When it comes to mixing a practical decision with the decision of the heart, there's an opposition in those choices or decisions. That's what I'm picking up with that, at least. Somebody feels very cold or shut out in this situation. Maybe in this family. I mean, in this connection, somebody's being represented by the 5 of Pentacle. Could be your energy. It could be a worry, a stressor. So finances, when health is going, like, you know, when we're having health issues. And so that could bring things to the off balance, to be off balance also within this energy that normally would be grounding, but it's like you can't do everything yourself or something like that. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse up there at the top, so I can read it a little bit better. Let me get clarification for that Nine of Pentacles. The reverse, the Lovers. Okay, I saw that in the reverse in the just shuffle here. It's about a connection, a soul family connection that is previous. So it's something that is, it'd be an energy pulling from the past. Somebody that's part of your soul tribe is a soulmate energy. You could have, like I say, you could have lost someone that was a soulmate and be in this grieving period. You could also have lost somebody because you literally had decided, look, this didn't work out. Somebody didn't put in enough effort to keep maybe this Ten of Pentacles going, something like that, possibly. So it has to do about the effort and not making the decision to, I don't know, reunion, to come back together to try to make something happy. I don't even like the way that sounded, you know. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles. You have it again. So if it's your heart space, you're feeling a lot of energy of being kind of alone. Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. That could have represented a Capricorn or a matriarch, a motherly energy. It also has to do with energy that either they're not present or it's hard to manage all of those things and have everything running smooth. Home life, practicality of bills, and all this stuff. This could be an energy. It could be an energy that's not very good with money or finances either. Oh, okay, because there's different stories here about who that represents to you. For some, it is a motherly energy who's not present anymore. And so it brought off balance. Still trying to see the light in this situation. Why do we have the Five of Pentacles twice here, Spirit? Please tell me why we feel so alone at this time. The World in reverse. The Queen of Cups. The King of Cups in the reverse. There's a very strong emotional energy popping through regarding moving on from knowing that one has to move on and have a completion and then a new chapter. And there's something really emotional, like hard emotionally to even balance, making you feel like sometimes your emotions could be all over the place. Hard to balance. Some kind of news that came in. This Queen of Cups means you're being very open and receptive, taking good care of your health. That's good. But as far as the actions that... What is this? Okay, so for some of you, this is like a new person, an interest, somebody who's good at listening, but maybe you're shut off to them with the King of Cups in the reverse, you know what I mean? Or whichever one you feel like you resonate with. Something's kind of hard to balance. There is a focus on taking care of your health during a worry or a scare. The Ace of Wands would be inspiration. You are feeling like something is definitely final now. The finale, the ending, the ending of a chapter. You could be feeling like you're transforming. But the thing is, I see the Emperor in reverse in your reading and the King of Cups in reverse in your reading. And I'm thinking these are two kings who are usually full of action and know what to do. When this time The heart is not knowing exactly what decision to make. It's going back and forth. And so is your own energy of the Emperor in reverse. I'd like to think that this is about developing a strategy on how to move forward, but not yet necessarily completely ready to take some kind of action. Now you have two pentacles in your, not pentacles, I'm so sorry, two, I'm looking at that Ace of Pentacle. You have two aces in your reading so far. So those are the new beginnings. This is passionate. This could be love. This could be inspiration to work. I don't know if you're actually up for this, though. or if you're still processing these heavy emotions here with the Five of Cups. Because there is a pathway. I just don't think... we know what it is, where it is, or maybe we're in some sort of denial about the pathway, or maybe there's some confusion about your choices and choices to make. So interestingly enough, though, we have the Page of Wands, which is like it is the good news card. It's a message. It's wands. It has something to do with being playful, fun, flirty, passionate, a new start. After maybe you've been on your own for some time with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, feeling like you had to build things on your own, or you weren't necessarily guided, or didn't feel like there was any sparks coming. And then here we have the Hierophant too. So Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag energies here. Future energy is looking really good about high level soul mate energy coming in. Like I said, there's something in the environment right now, but it might be more you focusing on your self-care and your self-love and getting your health good and things like that, and processing these rather heavy emotions. So tell me more about the Hierophant. Connection to God, too. Oh, you have two of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Undecided, going back and forth. Things that you are committed to, that you are like struggling over the solution for them in your head. It could be due to, okay, because these established connections, the wealth and all of that, there could be choices and decisions, like I said, about the heart space and about how you feel about somebody feeling left out, alone, or battling worry, maybe depression, anxiety, over this imbalance that is here. And another King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You're getting all kinds of confirmation. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is showing that your finances are going to be great. They're looking great. Is everybody included? You feel, in a way, your heart feels like it's your role. Like you have mastered at least this part. You need to know now, okay, Spirit, how do I do when I want to ask my heart to make the decision? Because you know what decisions need to be made when it comes to finances and security on that level. You are ready to release the past here, the Five of Cups in the reverse. There's just still something weighing heavy on your mind. It could be interrupting your sleep even. So here's this beautiful new beginning, the full energy, ready to take a leap of faith. And you see the sun behind them. You also see the sun rays coming off of that pentacle up there in the Ace of Pentacles. So tell me more about this new journey and this bold step forward. Heart opening. I heard heart opening. And bring in the Ten of Pentacles that you feel like you had in the past into the future. Because the Ten of Pentacles, 10-10, it's like saying, screaming, it's divine time to choose the things that you know are coming from what you really want, from your loving heart. Tell me more about the Emperor in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So the only thing that might be holding back from this new beginning to try to attempt to pull in these established connections, family, wealth, and coming together. all helping one another. The thing that could help pull all that together would be taking a leap of faith that something can be like brand new. Okay, even with maybe some new characters here. So you have this rebirth is assured here that you're moving past the hardest time of betrayal is behind you, or the thickest of the thinking is going to be behind you. But if you haven't moved forward quite that quick, it is because the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. And so that's kind of feeling a little scared to even put yourself out there to get burned. Both of these are your cards though. And I see this again as like taking a time out, taking time to yourself. Maybe not putting yourself out there around everybody sociably because you're spending time tending to like your own magic, your own garden. You're so committed, Taurus. You're so committed here. Taurus energy, grounded, committed, and you want those finer things in life. You want those pleasures, and you have exactly that, and a new opportunity here for that with the Ace of Pentacles as your part of your outcome. You're just picking a strategy. There's some type of power play, power struggle here. It could be in regards to energies that are pulling at you, at your spirit. There may need to be, like, there may be this energy of I'm needing to be very logical. And the heart is saying maybe we need to not be so attached to the way that things were always in the past held up. Just because you have a lot invested in how the past foundation was built doesn't mean that we have to stick with one way of how an outcome can be achieved. There's more than one path. I feel like you're being redirected and you're being told like you're not going to lose what you have invested thus far. You're pulling the 10 of Pentacles from the past to the future. You're not losing a thing with this. The only thing you would be losing is if you didn't do anything and then things didn't change at all for you. Whew. So with the Knight of Swords, pause, patience, until you get like some kind of sign or cue or until you feel better about moving forward in a certain direction. Until then, it feels like some sort of delay or wait. The pause could very well be part of strategy. The moon pops out here when all is kind of like not clear. It's mysterious, but the moon is a good subtle energy to work with, is that divine feminine energy. And that might be why the Kings and the Emperor in your deck, except for the King of Pentacles, are in the reverse, because you're waiting for something to kick in your intuition, something to tell you, maybe something to guide you like intuitively, like to nudge you. And I guess they're saying that they're doing that. It's just it's the moon light. So it's not this, the sun is the challenge. The moon is giving you baby step by baby step. So in that sense, you may be thinking, oh my goodness, I do need patience because this is taking way longer than I thought, right? In the Seven of Swords, develop a strategy, a tactic, especially if you feel hung back or always defensive, always having to defend. Make a strategy, a cool little strategy. We have the Devil in reverse, overcoming your toxic addictions, vices, anything that keeps you in this lack or worry mentality. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I'm going to pull the 108 Oracle and maybe an angel number message for you. Thanks for joining me. Look at your castle you're building. And the beautiful symphony. Goodness. This is good. This is good. Happening soon, okay? Your symphony is happening soon. And remember, the orchestra card, that comes out when there's some very important parts of the play that are about to be seen. Master, heck yeah. You've been doing this for so long. You're going to be rebirthed here, and you're going to be the master. Discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, controlled, like you are controlled. You're controlling yourself. You are in control. Maybe that's a better way of saying that. Learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian. You have a commanding presence. That's true. Aw, and you are the Phoenix. You're the Phoenix. Phoenix, and if you're feeling this major death of everything, transformation, ascension, all of it in one, if you're feeling your Kundalini, divine feminine, making its way to the divine masculine and back again, there's something with this Phoenix about transforming absolutely everything from ashes, from what it was ashes, and having a rebirth, which is this. You have the fire, you hold the fire, you create with the fire, and you are fire sign, so it totally makes sense. Being mutable, again, with the being like open as to how something can occur, being okay with being detached from a certain road to your outcome. Remember, there's a destination, but there are many paths to get there, right? Youth, mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, try things out, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, independent, strong-willed, and receptive. I also have a 50-50 chance. At this time, things could go either way. And I like, okay, so with the fish hook, you could either feel like you don't want somebody to, you don't want to have to bite something and it just be bait, right? You don't want to be lured into something. You don't want to be trapped into anything. And so then you may be taking your time, especially making a big power move, right? We do have great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, the abundance and multiplication principle. Okay, so something looks good. Even if I wouldn't be too afraid that your own discernment can't tell when you're being lured into something or not. I feel like you could. Maya say just beautiful to have the 10 of Pentacles twice and the King of Pentacles out here twice, and then two aces also. That's really nice. So you might want to go outside and take a look at the stars tonight, or anytime that you're able to see them. Get yourself aligned with the stars. There may be some codes literally downloaded to you as you're gazing at them. And I keep wanting to stop at 5 cards, right? No, okay, this is 6. The first one was 5. I don't know why. So it's 5? Yeah. It's a change. Yes, I do know why. Change. Ascension number 1, Earth, DNA, cell structure. Change. Could be making you feel a little off balance. Spiritual teacher, priest or priestess. Something about the wisdom in your words here. I like this lighthouse on the card. Able to like pull in and rescue some souls that may be kind of lost, maybe about to crash into the rocks, but then your advice or something you do, maybe just you being you, shine that light. Maybe the challenge is the sun shining the light as yourself. Ascension number 4, warmth, ether, senses being realigned. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, and life missions. I also have aura reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader, and I have a Akashic field. All information, power, and energy and experiences vibrate here. Akashic field. Akashic field. Another 4, I am stable. Nice. Okay, messages for Aries. You have something really, really reflecting back to you. 4114. You're an open-minded person, always up to try something new. You like to think about things before you jump into them, which is exactly what your cards are saying up here. Is like not letting your fears get a hold of you. Sure, you're doing that. You're just being cautious. So I am practical. Stopping and thinking. All right, 77. It's time to move on from old habits, patterns, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. And another multiple of 7, 21. You're highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged and it reveals in itself everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. I'm inspiring. And on the bottom of it, I have 11. You have a keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and a great supporter. So that is what I've got for you, Aries. I'm sending you lots of love. I do have private readings available if you want one of those. And like and subscribe, help the channel out if you did enjoy this video. Until next time, bye-bye.